When we are making cardboard furniture for this assignment, I want us to be really creative about the shapes we're using, the kinds of furniture that we're making. I have included examples of what might be considered artistic furniture designed by architects in our presentation. The material, the cardboard material, I think that the best material to use would be things like cracker or cereal boxes that is not as thick. It's easier to cut out than those larger pieces. In our materials folder, there's also a document that shows different ways of folding or of connecting pieces of cardboard. You may use tape or you may use glue. And I think a really great way to finish this is with a collage, different colors of paper. So when I get started, I'm going to think about the seat, the back, the arms, and the legs of the chair. And I'm going to have those pieces cut out before I start putting anything together. And here's the seat of the chair. Now I want to think about the back, and I want to also think about where I want to connect the back. I think I'm going to make the back of the chair the same width at the bottom as the seat, and then have it actually have this a similar shape to this as it goes higher up. I'm going to use this piece to trace and then do a little adjustment. When we are drawing and cutting pieces out of our cardboard, draw and cut from the edges of the cardboard, not the center. That way we can use more of the material more efficiently. And now these two pieces will go together to make the back and the front, the seat of the chair. I'm going to use tape to put this together. I want to put the pieces together flat on the table, and then I'm going to use some masking tape to connect these pieces. And now I can bend that, and here are my pieces. I'm going to put some arms on the chair, and that's going to help hold the back more up and down and keep it from moving side to side. First, I'm going to hold a piece up to see about how tall and how long to make the piece. And I think that it should go from about the middle of the back of the chair, and it should go all the way out till it's almost at the front edge of the chair. So I'm just going to use my thumb here to hold it and then make a mark. And that's the height of the arm and the length of the arm. I want two pieces that are the same. I noticed in the handout that one of the ways that was suggested to attach pieces together was to make a little tab to fold a little piece over at a 90-degree angle on both sides, on both ends of the piece. So I'm going to fold these tabs, and I want them to be about the same. That looks like it's about just under a 1/4 inch. So I want to make sure I do that the same way. And the way this works is one tab will hook behind. Actually, I think I can make that a little bit longer on the back of the chair. And then one tab can be attached to the seat. So this tab here attaches to the seat, and this one back here I folded more is going to attach to the back of the chair. And I'm going to do the same thing to my other piece. So now I have my 2 arms ready to attach to the chair. I don't need really large pieces for this. Masking tape is easy because I can tear smaller pieces. And I am going to first attach the arm to the back of the chair, and then I'm going to attach the arm to the seat. And I think I'm actually going to attach it underneath. I could have given myself a bit bigger of a tab, but that'll work just fine, I think. I'm going to make it about the same on both sides. I'm going to start again by attaching it to the back of the chair. Looks like I have some extra tape. I don't need all of that. And then I'll attach this side to the front. I'm sorry, to the bottom of the chair. The front of the sculpture. And I'm going to reinforce that with another piece of tape. Masking tape is not going to hold these pieces together permanently or for very long. So when we're finishing our piece of furniture, we are going to cover with paper collage materials, and that will help hold everything together. For these legs, I'm going to cut one long piece that then I can fold the 2 legs on either side. So I'm going to find a longer piece of cardboard, and then I am going to make sure it's long enough, and I think that this piece looks just about right. And I am going to divide this piece in half and then fold the legs so that they are holding up the seat. This looks like this will work for the 2 front legs, but before I tape this, I'm going to spend a little bit more time cutting the legs so that they're a bit thinner and a little bit more tapered from thick to thin at the bottom. I'm going to trace that shape onto this second piece so that I know that I'm getting the same taper for these legs as well. Go ahead and fold that. Check it to make sure it's right. That is really close. Now I'm going to attach the legs underneath the seat, and 2 of the legs will go to the back of the chair, the other 2 legs will go beneath the armrest. Now, once you have legs on your furniture, you can see, will it stand up? This one is having a little trouble. I think it might be because my folds aren't exactly right. Let's try it this way. I think that my back legs are a little bit taller than the front legs. Let's see. Now it's time for some problem solving. I'm going to add a piece that connects the front legs to the back legs. I'm going to cut a piece that connects the legs in the back and the front. But right now, it's standing up pretty well. When it's time to finish, you can use any kind of collage paper to cover, or drawing materials. This is step 1 of our furniture construction. Step 2 again is going to be to cover with collage materials or drawing materials to do our decorations.